What's happening, guys? Sam Adams here, and if you are a fan of PlayStation, there has been a ton of news over the course of the past couple of days. Of course, you had the PlayStation 4 Slim, which was leaked with some pictures on NeoGAF, which does appear to be pretty official. I think this is going to be the new version of the PlayStation 4, or at least a version of the PlayStation 4 that is going to be on the market going forward. However, in addition to that, a little bit more news has come out regarding PlayStation Plus. In fact, the price for PlayStation Plus is going to be going up for the majority of users, depending on how you decide to purchase your PlayStation Plus subscription and in what part of the world you live in. So I wanted to first explain how things were changing, and number two, give my thoughts and opinions on exactly why this thing is changing, why these changes are taking place, and kind of justify them, or at least share how I justify them in my mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, the valuable information. How exactly are the prices changing? To date, it has been $49.99 for 1 year, $17.99 for 3 months, or $9.99 for one single month of PlayStation Plus, and that is all in U.S. currency. Benjamin Franklin's, greenbacks, Andrew Jackson's, George Washington's, I'm talking about quarters. However you want to pay for it, that is pretty much what the price has been to date. Now going forward, starting on September the 22nd, you're going to be paying $59.99 for 1 year, $24.99 for 3 months, or $9.99, which is the exact same price for 1 month here in the States. Now, for those of you that might live in Canada, the price is going up to $11.99 Canadian for that 1 month subscription. Now, right off the bat, this is not a big price increase. For 1 year, you're paying an extra $10. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And for me, I feel like that is pretty much justified by the amount of content that you actually get. Let's assume going forward that Sony continues their trend of giving 2 games per month per console. So you've got 2 PlayStation Vita games, 2 PlayStation 3 games, and 2 PlayStation 4 games. That is 6 games per month, which actually comes out to 72 games per year. So for that $60 subscription fee, you're going to be getting 72 games per year, assuming that you can play on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. That is a lot of games, and especially if you do go ahead and redeem these codes, even if you don't have a PlayStation 4, a Vita, or a PlayStation 3, if you do end up getting these consoles at one point or another, you are going to already have a pretty big game collection to go ahead and experience without even having to purchase any games whenever you buy the console. So now, of course, the free games are great, but many people are pretty much locked into having a PlayStation Plus subscription, especially those that want to play online on the PlayStation 4, because it does function similarly to Xbox Live, where without an active subscription, for the majority of games, you cannot actually play online with your friends, which is definitely a big part of modern gaming, especially on consoles, since PlayStation 4 is the most popular console, and a lot of people have them. Chances are you probably want to play online with some of your friends, meaning you have to have PlayStation Plus. Now, aside from that, there are a lot of perks and benefits that come with the program that not many people are aware of or really take advantage of, so to speak. So first off, you have your cloud game saves, where you can choose what files you want to have uploaded to the cloud so that you never really have to worry about having your saves lost if you have to reset your PlayStation for whatever reason. That is a great perk that has saved me a couple of times from having to go back and play through tons of hours of a game just to get back to the point where I was before I lost my save. Now, in addition to that, there are a ton of discounts that PlayStation Plus subscribers do get, even on top of sales that are already active on the store, so that saves you money in the long run if you do buy a lot of games on the PlayStation Store to begin with. Now, personally, along the time that I have been a PlayStation Plus subscriber, there have been a ton of game trials and betas that have allowed me to get early access to a game that regular players simply cannot get without PlayStation Plus, that have convinced me to get a game later on whenever it did come out in a full release. There are a ton of perks that come with PlayStation Plus that a lot of people don't take advantage of and don't really realize are included with their subscription, and they should definitely start taking more note of that and really get the most out of your subscription, especially since this price is going up starting September the 22nd. Now, with this price hike, PlayStation Plus is exactly the same amount as Xbox Live, and that is the reason many people are suspecting PlayStation Plus is rising in price, just to kind of get the most they can out of the gamers. However, there's a lot of speculation as to if something else is coming with the program. Is there going to be access to the PlayStation Now library? Is PlayStation View going to be included, or something along those lines? Personally, I could see that happening, especially with PlayStation Now, and I think that would be a good move, since the service isn't doing great, but it's not doing bad. With that PlayStation Plus integration, it would absolutely take off and make backwards compatibility pretty much a reality for the PlayStation 4. Now that being said, I have my own theory that includes PlayStation VR. Of course, with the PlayStation VR headset coming out in October, it would make sense to me to include some kind of incentive for people to go out and buy PlayStation VR early on and really become early adopters of this new kind of hardware that's just now coming into the mainstream of gaming. Imagine this with me. If you saw your PlayStation Plus free games for the month of, say, November, since the PlayStation VR headset will be out and this price hike will be included, you have 2 PlayStation Vita games, 2 PlayStation 3 games, 2 PlayStation 4 regular titles, and then on top of that, 1 PlayStation VR title. Now, this doesn't have to be some kind of a big AAA title like Riggs or the Batman Arkham Experience or whatever those things are called. You could have just some small indie title that really does show off what the PlayStation VR is capable of. With that being included for free with PlayStation Plus, people will go out and buy this headset just to be able to take advantage of the free games that they're being given, and it's kind of an incentive because you don't have to buy a game whenever you go to buy the new headset. You can pretty much just buy the piece of hardware, come home, hook it up to your PlayStation 4, and get this new experience and really try it out for yourself. Now, is 1 free PlayStation VR game per month included with PlayStation Plus necessarily going to sell units? Is it going to make these units fly off the shelves and bring PlayStation VR into the limelight of the virtual reality side of gaming? Probably not. However, for those that do go out early and pick up the PlayStation VR, it's kind of a great tip of the hat to say thank you. Here is a free game per month. Just give it a shot. And it's also a great way to invite players over to your house and say, hey, this new free game just got included with PlayStation Plus. Why don't you come over, give it a shot with me? And then someone might put on the headset for the first time and say, this is an experience that I need to have. I think financially it would be a great move for Sony, and I think for the gamer it's a great way to kind of show what PlayStation VR is capable of, while also making them feel like they're getting the most bang for their buck with both the PlayStation VR headset and their PlayStation Plus subscription. However, that is just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Are you okay with paying more for your PlayStation Plus subscription? Do you think you get your money's worth already? And why do you think they're actually increasing the price? Am I onto something here? Am I just blowing smoke? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel or you've never seen any of my other content, I do upload new stuff like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week, so there's always something new right here on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. But as for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.